Hey guys, it's Casey. Happy March. I just wanted to say I hope you're having a great start to your month so far. And I wanted to take a little bit of time and bring some attention to Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, which is recognized for March, specifically with dyslexia. This is a common neurological condition that is considered a developmental disability, and it is categorized by significant struggles and challenges when it comes to reading, writing, and word recognition. You may know someone and not even realize it who has this condition, whether that's a child who is just emerging with signs and symptoms that could be something to be evaluated and determined with a licensed professional, or it could be an adult learner who may not even know because it's a milder form, that it is just something that they struggle with on the day to day. It does not mean that you are lazy. It does not mean that you have low IQ. There are certain risk factors, including substance use, alcohol, um, premature birth that can be outside of your control, and low birth weight that could impact these things. I'm a big advocate because I am actually a parent to a dyslexic learner. It was a significant uphill battle to make progress and get to where we are, but that does not mean that I do not think my child deserves the absolute best resources and time and ability to have the materials that they need, because there are grants in quite a few states that can help with resources, tutoring, educational evaluations, those types of things, curriculum, whether that's in the public school, the private system. Those things work in conjunction, but having a diagnosis from a licensed professional, typically a psychiatrist, is the first step. You can discuss and be referred out by your traditional, first line provider, pediatrician, whatever it is, and just figure out what the best path is. Typically, an individualized education plan, or IEP, is something that you will have, which can provide you more time, resources, tutoring, ability to help, in addition to those grants. And grants can cover some of those things. Sometimes things are out of pocket. I personally have spent quite a bit of time and investment into making sure my child had those resources, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that things aren't an uphill fight. So if you're a parent or caregiver that has been dealing with these things, or someone who struggles with it personally, that's not a reflection on you. It's not something that you can help. For a statistic, people who are born with this, if you are born between 37 and 39 weeks, you have a 5% chance. Anyone has a 5% chance. If you are considered late preterm, if you are 40 weeks or over when you give birth, that chance goes down to about 4%. So for me as a parent, I had a 29-week child who spent 2 months in the NICU at the beginning of life, and that was completely outside my control. Again, that's not a feel sorry for me thing. That's just I have to be my best self to advocate for my child all the time. And that's okay. In addition to that, a low birth weight infant, in this case, under 2 pounds, just compounded that risk and that impact. But again, finding the right materials, the right curriculum, those kind of things, and support is essential. So if you would like to learn more, if you need help finding resources, if you'd like to just be a part of the community and just stay up to date on posts like this, like, comment, follow, and share. Thanks. Hope to see you soon.